Aloha, wrestling fans. Bob Caudle and Johnny Weaver. Welcome to Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling.
Following WrestleMania 34, the women's division was in the best place it had ever been. We'd had great matches at WrestleMania. We were regular features on Raw, SmackDown, the pay-per-views, and sometimes we were main eventers. But all that was just a prelude to what came next.
Evolution.
The first ever all-women's pay-per-view. I can't even put into words how important this was.
It was confirmation that no, this isn't a fad. This isn't going away, that we're damn good at what we do, and we're here to stay.
But we couldn't just take it easy, you know? This was the biggest chance yet, and we had some serious competition. The Riot Squad.
Even before they joined forces back when they were in NXT, the members of the Riot Squad were dominant. Honestly, they reminded me a lot of the Horsewomen in me. The same tenacity, the same charisma, the same drive to win.
We knew the Riot Squad wasn't gonna go down easy, so we teamed up with Natalya. It reminded me a lot of our NXT days, except this time, the stakes were much higher. It felt really good to team up with two people I respect, and we managed to get the big win that night.
Of course, there was a much bigger match that happened at Evolution between me and Blondie here.
Becky and I have had a complicated relationship.
What's complicated? She sucks. That's not complicated.
Becky and I were friends. Best friends since NXT. We had our matches against each other, but they were nothing personal until the day I won the SmackDown title in a triple threat match.
Natural selection! Charlotte Flair is a 7-time champion!
She snapped.
I saw things clearly for the first time. The friends aren't good for nothing except stabbing you in the back. Charlotte schemed her way into that triple threat. She should have never been competing for my title in the first place. And the WWE Universe agreed with me. Of course they did. Before that moment, I was really good. I'll give myself that. But after, I was unstoppable. I got my title back. I am the man. And I was gonna prove it at Evolution.
Evolution was the culmination of every struggle I'd experienced in my career. Finding my own voice, proving myself on the main stage. Every setback, every heartbreak was all just a step on the road to the match at Evolution.
I'd crawled my way from the bottom all the way to the top. And in my match with Charlotte, I got to prove what everybody with half a brain already knew. I belonged there. This was a defining moment. Not just for me, not just for Charlotte, but for the entire women's division. At Evolution, we made history.
It's about the SmackDown Women's Championship. Becky the champion, Charlotte the challenger. There are no pinfalls, there are no submissions, there are no countouts, no disqualifications. There's no champion's advantage. You win this match when your opponent cannot get up before a count of 10 for the first time ever on WWE. Last woman standing, Lynch, Charlotte, live.
The roof is about...
Oh, and what an uppercut by Becky. Taking it to Charlotte here.
Oh, Charlotte trying to counter with the backslide.
Just so much disdain between these two women.
Can't think of a better way to settle a rivalry. So heated than last woman standing. Shoulder right to the midsection. Charlotte now out on the apron trying to figure out what she's going to do now. What is Charlotte going to do? High risk heading up to the top rope. Uh-oh, Charlotte off the top. Becky, Charlotte for the ride.
Tempo. Going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she's doing this. Nice exploder suplex.
A vicious, remorseless Becky Lynch.
Looking at Charlotte, you can tell she is writhing.
Most cult following by some members of the WWE Universe who believe what she's saying. Believe she's been through this terrible struggle, that Becky Lynch deserves an opportunity. That Becky isn't from a family that's considered royalty in sports entertainment like the Flairs. That Becky's worked hard to get to where she is today. Becky's told us that story, and of course... Yeah, Becky gonna send Charlotte outside the ring, and it gets dangerous out there. Gotta get up before the count of 10 or it's over.
And that completely changes your mindset if you're Becky or Charlotte, because now it's all about inflicting as much punishment as possible onto your opponent.
Becky's headed out to meet Charlotte to do just that.
Well, the official counting as Charlotte pulls herself back to her feet before the count of 10.
Oh, no! Wow!
Becky with a kendo stick to the back of the queen.
Perfectly legal. Last woman standing. There are no disqualifications. And Becky taking out Charlotte.
Becky Lynch is striking at will on the queen.
You entice Becky Lynch, talk that much trash towards her. You better believe she's going to make you pay.
I can't believe the queen is able to even stand at this point. Charlotte again.
Becky's bringing the pain.
Charlotte is down and Becky just unloaded. Charlotte blocked momentarily, but, I mean, Becky has just been dominating at this juncture. Dominating. Elbow right to the back of the neck. I have to say, I feel like we are just one move away from claiming a winner in this one.
One more move or one more misstep, either.
Becky on the outside. Looks like she's hunting for another tool of destruction. Charlotte Flair looks like she's hunting for somewhere to hide.
She's hunting for another chair.
I like where this is headed. Last women's sporting match.
Tossing chairs into the ring.
Pull out the big guns.
Becky and Charlotte are upping the ante. Another steel chair.
Oh, man. These women are not leaving this match the way that they walked in here.
It's like Becky and Charlotte are challenging each other. How many chairs can you throw into the ring?
I don't know how many are left under that ring, but this is not looking good for either of them.
Chairs blanketing the ring here. And this last woman standing match at Evolution.
And remember, the official can't stop this. The official's only job is to count to 10. I mean, the ring is literally filling up with steel chairs.
Yeah, but what good's this going to do when you have to put your opponent down? That's not the point of the match, to fill the ring with chairs. It's to keep your opponent down for the count of 10.
It just goes to show you the foundation of this rivalry.
There's a lack of understanding. Someone needs to tattoo somebody with a chair right now.
Right now, it's all about just one-upping the other, even if it's just tossing steel chairs to do so.
If anyone's ever questioned the toughness of the women in WWE here at Evolution, it's on display.
Here comes Becky. Here comes Becky up the steel steps. Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat. And Charlotte was able to get out of danger there.
Lucky for her.
She's really relying on that object a lot now.
And I can't say that I blame her.
Not a good place to rest.
No, not at all.
Who's resting? Oh, right to the back. Think because the crowd's so loud, you find a way to do superhuman things. That's what these combatants are doing here.
She's leaving the ring. What's going to happen now? Oh, shows no mercy.
In that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Becky Lynch just too fast for her.
Reversal by Becky Lynch.
From behind.
The ring is littered with chairs, and Lynch just launches the queen into them.
This is a true battle of attrition between two of the top superstars in our women's division.
Yeah, Becky Lynch stacking up more chairs, wants to put Charlotte away for good here. Becky Lynch could be closing in on the biggest win of her career.
Right now, Becky's just letting her imagination run wild. The steel chair stacked up, oh no.
Looking for the Bexploder. Charlotte able to block. Dangerous situation.
Any woman knows it as soon as she lands on top of those steel chairs, that could be game over.
God, suplex right out of the stand.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine the pain that Becky Lynch is in right now?
We will go on. Not over yet.
Charlotte Flair has her trapped.
And again!
Becky in full control here.
Manhandle slam.
Another one bites the dust to the champ.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
That's twice now, Byron.
Yeah, she really knows how to handle that, huh?
Gets her again.
Man, she really knows how to handle herself, huh? Becky Lynch just too fast for her.
Caught into a dragon screw.
Game changer. This building is rocking right now.
Can you blame him? Driving Charlotte face first off the table.
This is bad for Charlotte. Charlotte lifelessly draped across that table. Becky Lynch can barely even stand.
This is a catastrophic situation for Charlotte Flair.
Becky gingerly climbing to the top, and Charlotte is right there to catch her.
No fear in these women, just pure adrenaline pumping through their bodies.
Can you imagine what these women must be going through?
I can't imagine Becky and Charlotte are even going to be able to walk tomorrow.
The fact these two women used to be best friends and just destroying each other here tonight.
Charlotte unloading on Becky with forearm after forearm. Becky's on the table. This can close everything out. Top rope. Salt. Bounce right off the table. And onto the chairs.
Becky is hurt. Charlotte is hurt. Both their bodies have to be ravaged with pain. Charlotte's setting up that table again.
Why not? Gotta do everything you can. Everything you can to knock your opponent down.
At this conjecture of the matchup, that's hard to do. These women have got to be exhausted, just beaten, and just running on pure adrenaline.
Charlotte Flair trying to find the will to finish the job, to put her foe away once and for all, to vanquish Becky Lynch. Back to obscurity, the Queen headed up top.
What is Charlotte gonna do? Charlotte from the top!
Oh, Becky through the table!
Good Lord, have mercy on my soul! You can see where this rivalry has taken us, guys. Charlotte throwing caution to the wind. Weapons and bodies have been decimated everywhere.
If anyone ever challenges Charlotte Flair for not being a hard worker, being handed anything she's earned, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Charlotte wasn't handed anything. Charlotte's here today because of what she's accomplished. Oh, foot just stomping down.
And look, now we have a ladder in the mix. Ladder matches have ruined the careers of so many superstars.
And remember all the carnage we've already had up to this point.
There's been nowhere to move. Any direction Becky or Charlotte goes puts them in harm's way.
What more can these women be thinking?
That's the unpredictability of being in matches like these. You just never know.
Oh, the ladder hits.
Jeez, that's gotta hurt.
Clacks her with the ladder again.
And that second one seemed twice as vicious as the first. Again with it. She's showing no mercy tonight. Becky Lynch taking what she wants. Dictating the pace of the match now. And it's Charlotte with the reversal.
There's a reason why she's genetically superior.
Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch. And this match is going to continue.
Here it comes.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. Oh, God, face first.
Lynch has the queen hooked once again. Charlotte counters, and a chop block. Down goes Lynch.
Becky's not going to be able to walk after this.
And that's the point. Last woman standing. Becky won't be able to get back to her feet. Charlotte will be in complete control here.
Dragging Becky back into the middle of the ring on top of that ladder.
No, not the ladder. Charlotte is trapping the leg. Oh, Becky Lynch in the ladder.
Charlotte could be doing irreparable damage to the legs of Becky Lynch right now. And it's about to get even worse.
God.
Figure 4 through the ladder.
Oh, my God.
How can Becky withstand this?
Charlotte shows
Becky.
no mercy.
Oh, chair. Becky might have just saved her career.
I don't know how Becky's going to get up on her feet after that. That was insane. Could you imagine the damage done to her knee?
Remember, it's last woman standing, where you can battle anywhere, and making it back up for a 10 count can take place anywhere in this arena.
Now, basically, Cole, nothing and no one could contain these two women at this point.
So many X factors, so many dangerous things in the environment that we have.
1, 2. Jeez. From the middle rope.
Set for the ride through the table. These women have gone to places we have never seen before.
Think about how personal this all is. These women are beating the hell out of each other, but there's a reason behind it. Absolute disdain, jealousy.
And I mean, Becky abandoned Charlotte during some tough times in her life. Her dad was sick. And imagine your best friend bailing on you when you need them the most.
Just a brutal move, heartless even.
Here it comes.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch.
Possibly looking to injure the torso here.
Geez, you think, Cole?
Oh, look at Becky. Again, assaulting the torso.
Referee might want to think about stepping in here.
2, 3, 4, 5. Every person in this capacity crowd is on their feet.
And with good reason. These superstars are earning all of their respect.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Setting that ladder up now.
8. And she goes for the arm drag.
Charlotte with a fantastic counterattack.
That's why she's the queen. And now that one's countered.
Big uppercut by Lynch. Becky now once again in control. Malicious intentions for Charlotte Flair. Becky Lynch setting up the ladder.
Yeah, on the announce table. Charlotte's prone. Becky trying to climb out of the top of the ladder.
I mean, this is the true definition of doing whatever it takes.
Oh my God, leg drop from Charlotte to the announce table. And the announce table is imploded.
That's got to be the end.
Talk about putting it all on the line.
Charlotte can't get up from that.
I'm not sure Becky can either.
Like a high-speed car crash from the ladder through the table. Lynch is up to her feet miraculously. Charlotte Flair.
How is Charlotte standing?
Becky now driving Charlotte to the floor.
It almost seemed like Charlotte was begging Becky to give her some more.
Taunting her. Becky's ready to drop those haymakers onto Charlotte.
Becky now, she's got one of our chairs.
Everything's a go.
Look at this. Becky is burying Charlotte underneath the announce chairs.
That's one way to keep her down.
Becky stumbling back to the ring. Charlotte isn't moving.
More chairs?
Now the steel chairs.
Becky's lost her mind.
I think both these ladies have lost a little bit, Renee. Actually, a lot.
Charlotte Flair is trapped. She is buried. Becky Lynch looking on with anticipation. Is it enough? Will Becky Lynch be the last woman standing?
Oh my gosh, no! Becky looks like she just saw a ghost.
The resurrection of the Queen. And Charlotte Flair's got the kendo stick.
My gosh!
And Charlotte now taking out all her anger and frustration on Becky Lynch.
Becky feeling the wrath of the Queen.
This is insane.
This is what I've said.
Tissue.
2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Now we have Becky Lynch on the attack.
Another beginning of the end for Becky Lynch. Charlotte Flair has Lynch exactly where she wants her.
Both these ladies have pushed themselves to their absolute limits, and they are still going.
What could they possibly have left, Saxton? They've thrown literally everything at each other.
Now look at this. Okay, Becky is draped on the table. Charlotte is going or attempting to go back up to the top rope.
That's where Charlotte's comfortable. It's where she knows that's her wheelhouse.
And Becky's there to join her.
No. No way. No.
Oh my God, this could end your career. Oh my God, from the table. You gotta be kidding me.
Absolutely unreal.
Becky barely hanging on. The official now counting. Charlotte's barely moved. Charlotte may be broken in half.
Charlotte barely stirring on the floor. Becky Lynch trying to regain her wits on the ringside.
I don't think Becky knows where she's at.
Man, if anyone gets up to their feet, I still don't know if anyone's home upstairs. They're done.
Can Charlotte make it to her fate? Can Charlotte beat the count? And she can't.
It's over. Becky's done it.
Here is your winner, and still the SmackDown Women's Champion,
physical, it was emotional, but it was well earned by Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch is the last woman standing. What an incredible performance at Evolution. Career-defining night. And here comes the woman who calls herself the man.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch.
And tonight she squares off against a competitor who Byron was once her best friend. Once best friend, now bitter enemies. You know, you look at all the success Charlotte Flair had here at WWE, all the championship success. Becky Lynch said, listen, Charlotte, I know you've done a lot, but you never did anything to elevate the title the way I have. The Queen.
And from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Corey, many people believe Charlotte may be the best pure athlete the women's division has ever seen.
It's hard to argue that statement. Charlotte Flair has backed up every claim she has made since arriving in WWE.
And you can see the respect from the WWE Universe for Charlotte.